Welcome back to Last Chance. This episode, we are going to solve our issue with our lack of oats. We're heading out to another field out here that we are going to help a farmer with harvesting, and we're going to get some oats in the process. And I think that is a smart, wise way for us to make some money at the production and get it up and running, because it's just wasting money at this point. So I'm going to get my equipment over there, get it all prepped, and we'll get to harvesting that. The other thing we want to do is cut the grass field again, since it is now August and that grass has grown back, and get some more bales wrapped up so we can get a little more silage going. We need all the money we can get. Got to get rid of this debt, and the fields are looking good. They're growing nice. Everything's prepped in those. Just got to wait for them to grow and be ready to harvest. Nice seeing all of these fields coming in. Lots of soybeans in town. It's like we know that that's the most profitable crop or something. Yeah, corn and soybeans grow really good in this town. Man, this is a ways out here. Should be just around this turn though. Yep, here it is. All right, let's get set up. Oh, I think we'll go out towards the road here. This looks like a good place here. We'll get the harvester over and go from there. Those aren't oats. This isn't the right field. Let's keep driving. I think we found it. I think this is the field. Yeah, look at this interesting hidden field entrance here. I'm gonna... Oh, don't want to damage any crops. Let's get out and look around. There might be a different area to enter the field. We got to find that out. Yeah, I'm not sure, but we're gonna start here. Josiah's gonna send us over some equipment to help, and we'll get that going very soon. So what's really nice about this is we don't have to use our own equipment and put extra hours on it. We are gonna use Josiah's equipment here. So we'll just get this header hooked up and get going. All right, and wish us luck. This is a huge, huge combine. Bigger than ours. Should hold a lot, so look at that go. 104 bushels. Is it 704 bushels per acre? It's gonna be a huge help. Not sure exactly how much of this we're gonna end up getting, but any amount's really gonna help us get up and running. So we're 80% full, just got the beep warning there. We're not gonna make it all the way around, so this is a huge field. So we'll have to get the truck over here to unload, and yeah, this is gonna take a while. Might have bit off more than we can chew for August. We'll see. First load here, we're gonna go run over to get the truck and fill it on up. Now it'll be interesting to see how many loads we can get in this truck. My thought is it's probably going to be just 2. We'll see. A lot of bushels. So we'll get about 2.5. Not bad. Leave the truck here for now. Get back in the harvester, and we're going to keep plugging away. Oh joy. We'll go right here and just open up the field a little bit and start going back and forth. We got that headland done. Trying to figure out the right path on this field, and it seems like it's a big one. So we're just going to make our own. Might not be the most efficient way, but we'll figure it out. Looks like we've done 6 acres already. Pretty quick. I believe it's around 30 total, so shouldn't be too bad. Halfway on this load. Let's see if we can sneak up in here. Might not have put the harvester at the best place, but should be able to pull this off. There we go. Fill up this front hopper first, and then we'll pull forward. We'll take it. We're gonna finish up this little corner of the field, and then we'll get back to the bigger part. I think that was a good idea, just to kind of clean this area up. Go ahead and leave the truck there though. 11% left. 8.7 acres done so far. And onwards we go. Not the best route for a semi, but we're gonna take this first load over to the cereal factory and get it dropped off. Yep, not the correct route. Let's go get the gates open. It was a long drive. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Dropping off the first load. Very good. So this should do it for truckload number 2. We'll go ahead and get this unloaded and head on back to the factory. Another 1,155 bushels heading over to the factory. Here we go. So that'll be 2,300 bushels so far. 2,310. We're keeping track. We know we're going to sell a certain amount for him, and then we're going to keep a certain amount for our production. We'll get that all sorted out at the end. All done. Let's just get this all full in the truck, and we'll take it in, and we'll see how much we get left over to make some oatmeal. All right, unload this and the back, and we'll go talk to our production manager here, see what we got left over, and get the production running. So we made 14,000 on that, but let's see what we can do for the production as well. We have 156 bushels. And we need to get some honey over here next. And then we start making oatmeal. All right, back at the farm, we're gonna go ahead and cut the yard here again. We do need to plow this. I wanna plow it pretty soon because we wanna get oats in this area. We definitely don't wanna do again what we just did. So getting this turned into a field so that we can plant oats here in the next few months is definitely the plan. Well, in March, it'll be the plan to go ahead and plant oats here. But that's where we want to get to. And potentially, maybe we do one of the other fields for oats and plant some feed for chickens here, which would be next month. But we'll focus on this, get it all cut up, figure out what we're going to do for a rower here, and go from there. Next, we need to figure out how we're going to row it, and we need to get our own baler. My goodness. Borrowing equipment is getting kind of old. It's going to get these tractors all cleaned up. Time to spray them down.
There he is.
What was that? Oh. Oh, no.
How's it going, Chris? Been a few days.
Good, Nate. What's happening? What's going on?
I've come to drop off, get you the sprayer that you wanted.
Oh, no.
You want to talk about it?
Do you know if the dealership has a return policy?
Don't know. That'd be a question for the dealership, not me.
Oh.
You want to talk about this over here?
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Also, you forgot I'm taking it back with me.
I mean, no. That's pretty cool. You ride in it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a high boy. Now, here's the fun part is if you want it, you got to figure out how to unload it without wrecking it. Because I had to use a skid steer to load it up here.
You can't just drive it off?
No, it doesn't fit. There's a reason it's sitting at an angle.
Oh, maybe is that Alex? Maybe Alex could help because I don't have any forks or anything.
You don't have nothing right here to forks.
So you know, I had a rough year last year. I got rid of a lot of my equipment to just break even last year. So that's why I'm beating myself up over this stupid purchase that I shouldn't have made.
Well, here's the good part. I mean, I'm taking a guess that has spot spray on it.
It does.
This doesn't. You would have wasted more chemicals with this.
What did I walk into?
He bought himself a new sprayer instead of remembering that I'm supposed to let him have this sprayer behind me. He went and bought himself probably about a 30 grand sprayer, if I take a guess.
50.
50 grand?
Ouch.
Yeah, because of well, I mean, to start, it's cheaper, but when you add the extra features to it for the See and Spray, that costs a little more.
This man sat here and just said he spent 50 grand on that. You would have spent less money just waiting for me to come over here with this sprayer.
That's why I'm beating myself up. I'm telling you, I'm stupid, and that's why I'm a failure. Oh, this farm's a failure. Well, I guess I could try to resell it if they won't take it back and get some money. Because you know what I could use?
They'll probably take it back, but they'll probably take it back at a discount because you know that old-fashioned saying: once you take it off the lot, there goes 10 grand.
Yeah, I mean, it would probably be enough to get a windrower and potentially a cheap baler. Because I do need those.
Yeah, no, would not be the worst idea in the world.
Well, about that, Chris, I'm actually contemplating getting rid of my round baler.
How much you wanting for it?
35.
Need a sprayer?
That's actually not a bad. That's not a bad deal for you, bud.
No, not saying I just literally paid Nate 30 grand to do.
Oh no, you spent way more than that on me doing custom spraying for you. If you add everything up, you've easily spent 60, 70 grand. Oh,
Yep.
I didn't say that out loud. No, you don't need that. You do not need this. Nope, you're good. You don't need this at all.
Yeah.
No. Let me get nope.
Chris, and you thought your farm was failing. I think I'm gonna go back to my bedroom and cry for a little bit.
You don't want to go get your baler and bring it here and take this with you?
I mean, Chris, on a good note, I mean, they should have a 7-day return policy. When did you get it?
A couple months ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I literally used it in one field.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
They will have some type of return policy on it. If you only put how many acres did you put on it?
It's about 20 acres.
I'll make that deal with you. Brown baler for a sprayer?
I'm not forcing you into it, am I?
No, because I just know how much money I'm going to save next year on custom spraying.
Hey, you forget you spent most of that money on chemicals. You own total, realistically, on custom spraying, you probably only spent 10 grand. Most
Oh,
of that was just on chemicals. Like you honestly forget that.
But think about how much you're gonna
Say what you want
save
to.
with the see and spray. It's only gonna spray where it sees weeds.
yeah.
I have a seeing spray in my dreams, but it's still a seeing spray.
No, his seeing spray is when he grabs a spray bottle and tries to spray me. Be gone with the demons!
That's what this is for. All right, Alex, since you're getting like a 20 grand deal, do you think you can help me figure out how to get this off of here?
Yeah. You want me to go grab my Kubota?
That'd be
Yeah?
the best idea since you got to bring it over here anyway.
Yeah, let me do that. Let me go get the round baler and bring that over, and we'll unload, and I'll hook up to that when we're done.
Awesome.
Hey, Chris,
Yo.
can you put that down? We
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
talk. So I bought another field that's closer to you, or not bought. My bad, rented.
yeah. Okay.
So you know that field?
You talking directly across the street from Happy?
Yes.
Oh, that was you. I noticed there was some changes. Like it was harvested.
So yeah, I rented the field. I'm only paying 20 grand a year for the lease, so it's not that bad.
Wow.
But that's still kind of out of my way to come this far over. Would you want to kind of partner up and we both take care of that field together?
What are you thinking of planting in it?
Do you have anything specifically you want to plant in it? Because I really don't have nothing that needs to be planted. I've already planted all my corn and soybeans for the year that I need. Like I have no extra seeds.
The only thing I was planning on doing is this area over here. You see the chicken coop has no chickens in it?
Yeah.
Because I really don't want to buy feed. I wanted to make my own. And so I was
Yeah.
thinking of turning this into a field, but the potential of keeping this grass and using that field for something to get some chicken feed. But I don't know if that's a very profitable crop for a field that big.
I mean, we made so the crop that was on it, me and Happy harvested together. We made 30 grand a piece. I mean, not 30 grand, 30 grand together, and we split it 15. No, we made 40 grand on the entire field. We split it 4 different ways.
Okay.
So we split it amongst 4 different farms because there's 4 different farms out there helping us that day.
So you're
we could
making
be
a
looking at
20 grand profit after product and everything.
Well, by the time we get done paying the lease is 20 grand. Once we pay the lease for next year, we would be looking at a 20 grand ish.
How do
Because
you,
it was barley that was on it last.
what do you think
that was kind of bottom.
about how is it taken care of? Like, do you think we can get better yield out of it this year?
Yes, definitely. It had bottom of the barrel yields. Like if you look here, if you look here at my phone, so I have the Green Star app here.
Yep. I'm looking at it now. Yep.
So you see that right there, how that's just not the yields it should have had for that. It should have been yielding very higher. So I do think we can go in, put some lime down and some other stuff, and get a way better yield out of it.
So we could maybe double that. Not the profit, but instead of 40, it could be like 60 or 70. But what would you like? So crop rotation might be important too. So barley, we need does wheat grow good here?
Well, what I've seen, I've seen some people plant wheat. I haven't seen a whole lot. I mean, is that what you're planning on planting?
Well, I was thinking barley or wheat for the chickens. Yeah.
So you do got to remember, if you plant wheat takes an entire year.
Same as barley. Yeah.
Same as barley. So I'm just letting you know that now. If we decide to plant those things, it's going to be an entire year before we can get back in that field and plant anything else. But if we plant barley in it again, do double barley, put a little bit of extra fertilizer on it this time, when it comes next year, if we plant it early enough, we can harvest ourselves some. Well, if we plant it now, we can get possibly some soybeans on it next year.
Okay, so what you're thinking is we do barley again, barley on barley. Don't worry about that because we know we're going to double crop next year.
Yep.
I'm in.
How do we want to split up the responsibilities? Do you want to be reliable for the spraying or the plant? What do you want to be reliable for? Spraying, planting, or
well, I love
planting or spraying.
I can take care of the lime.
Okay.
And get it prepped. We could maybe plant together.
That's easy.
And then since it's so close to me,
Mmm.
I could spray it too. What do you
I
do?
would have to. I'd have to buy for this plant since you were planting barley back in it. I'd have to borrow someone else's planter.
Now that you mention it, I would too.
Oh, you haven't even thought about you over here planning to plant this over here as barley. You ain't got a planter. I mean a seeder.
I just have a planter.
You know who
Ah,
has a planter?
Alex?
I mean, yeah, Alice has a cedar, so we could possibly borrow his. But you know what isn't unheard of? Going to the dealership and possibly leasing us a second cedar.
Oh, for sure. And then if we decide to do it again, then it's time to buy one. But like,
Exactly.
but if we're gonna, swapped back to beans, and then we could probably do beans and corn as a rotation after the first barley or something. Maybe I don't know. Why are we
Or
talking
we'll-
2 years from now? We can figure that out then.
Exactly, but we at least have the next year and some.
Yep.
We do have at least a little bit of a plan right now to go forward. Because what we can do is not only do we do that, like get that, we can also turn around and get Happy out there with the baler and bale the field, and sell the bales to him for half the profit.
Oh, the straw bales.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that field can just not do nothing but make money. How you doing?
Oh, you're
So
back.
what
Yeah,
What did I hear my name when I was
we
walking?
might need to borrow a cedar.
We need to borrow the cedar.
Okay. So if you need to borrow a round baler from Happy, then why did I bring, or why are we trading for a round baler?
Because 2 round balers makes it easier than just one, especially
all
in that
that
big
stuff.
field.
All that stopping. Silly round
Like,
balers.
You realize it still took me and Happy, because I went and borrowed your round baler for it. It still took me and Happy to round bale that entire field probably 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm going to be doing a
So-
lot of grass, so I need my own baler anyways.
Mhm.
Well, that's the next thing I was going to ask you about my bale wrapper, because I no longer have a baler.
Hey, you got that
Don't you do silage? Why are you selling all your silage?
They got a
equipment?
silage pit.
I have a silage pit.
You just hate yourself. That's
Yeah,
all that is.
they like rolling in the silage over there.
They just hate themselves if they're doing is just making silage and not putting it in bales. They just hate themselves.
You prefer the pit
Okay.
over the bales?
I like the belt systems.
Oh.
And this
okay.
is why he's in $500,000 worth of debt, and I'm not.
Hey, you're talking to someone else in $500,000 worth of debt.
Oh yeah.
But you know what's not right here?
What?
A bunch of construction trucks building a subdivision right behind the trees behind you because of that
Sure.
debt I'm in.
Yeah, and
True.
across the street from my house.
Oh, is that the same reason you're in debt?
Yep.
Okay, we're saving this town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all until they come and take the land anyway for $3,000 an acre. I want to know this: what happens when they come take your land for $3,000 an acre and you still owe half your debt?
I visit my bankruptcy attorney, I guess.
I'm just trying to figure that out because I know me personally, I would not like that.
I have mine on a 2-year loan. So by the time it is time for us to get out of this debt, I'll be pretty much out of that debt. As
Or
long as-
bankrupt.
or bankrupt, one or the other. Right? It's going to be plus or negative. And if we don't make it out of this, then at that point in time, well, I guess I kind of deserved it. But at least I tried.
Well, the 500,000 on mine is a lien on all of my land, the way I did the loan.
Yeah.
So I would need to get for all my fields and the house and everything. I would need to get 500,000 back, and I did a 20-year because of that. So I
Yeah.
refinanced the house to buy that land.
Oh, so you didn't put the loan just on that land?
No.
I put the just on the land.
I'm about to say that would have been a little bit smarter. If you did it just on the land, you could just file bankruptcy on just the land.
I know, but I would have had to. The payments would have been a lot more because I couldn't do as many years.
Yeah, 22 grand a month.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I might be able to do that next year, but right now I'm barely getting by.
Oh, I'm right there with you. I mean, I did have to take out 2 loans, but I don't really got to worry about them loans anymore because someone else helped me pay them off.
Who did that?
The person I did all the custom work for.
Oh. All right, Alex. I want to see how you're gonna get this off of here.